All right, thanks very much, Eitan. And while hundreds of rioters violently made their way into the Capitol building, another kind of protest took place on Twitter as many Republican lawmakers took to the platform to share their thoughts on the president's handling of the situation. 17th Taylor Schaub is joining us in studio this morning with more on those reactions. Taylor?
Well, thanks, Maddie. Before the social media giant took the unprecedented step of temporarily suspending the president's Twitter account, the commander-in-chief's actions were condemned online by several key members of his own party. Let's take a look. Congresswoman Liz Cheney and daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney said, "There is no question that the president formed the mob, the president incited the mob, the president addressed the mob, and he lit the flame." Republican Senator Mitt Romney from Utah released a blistering critique of Trump, saying the day's events were the result of a selfish man's injured pride and the outrage of his supporters whom he deliberately misinformed for the past 2 months and stirred the actions that very morning. He added, "What happened at the Capitol was an insurrection incited by the President of the United States." Illinois Congressman Adam Kinzinger offered harsh words of his own towards the president, calling the attack a coup attempt, and tweeted directly at the president, saying, "You are not protecting the country. Where is the D.C. Guard? You are done, and your legacy will be a disaster." Well, Senator Ben Sasse said the Capitol was ransacked while the leader of the free world cowered behind his keyboard, tweeting against his vice president for fulfilling the duties of the oath of the Constitution. He added that lies have consequence, and this violence was the inevitable and ugly outcome of the president's addiction to constantly stoking division. And finally, just days into his first term in Congress, Representative Peter Meijer, a Republican of Michigan, denounced President Trump, saying, "Enough. Acknowledge Biden as president-elect and end this madness." Violent rioters laid siege to the nation's capital in an act of insurrection unparalleled during these modern times. This is not leadership. Now, in the case of the president's own Twitter account, it will be put back online this morning, but the platform did say that if he did not stop posting tweets like this, that they may permanently ban it. In studio, Taylor Schaub, 17 News.